Okay, so there's something wrong with this character, and this is not Goku whatsoever. This is somebody else. So now we got the Future episode going around here. A lot of tragedy's been going around. Future Bulma's dead. Future May is potato or dead. And now we see this scrawny Goku, who clearly does not look like Goku whatsoever. It reminds me of Goten. Now everyone's gonna be flipping their balls and saying, how the hell Goten's still alive? Well, let's talk about how the future is now. This is our future Trunks. This is not present Trunks who lives in a terrible future now, or this is some alternative future Trunks. That one's dead. The reason why I'm actually going to bring up Goten, because clearly Goten and Trunks are a year or even less apart from each other. And due to the part is that Gohan is dead, Goku is dead, Chi-Chi is still alive, and maybe be dead now due of a broken heart, seeing and actually knowing that Gohan is dead and she is forced to take care of Goten, who is the last son of Goku and is her only child now. She kind of broke down and actually committed suicide, or actually died from a broken heart, leaving Goten actually alone. And the problem is that Goten could have been his preteen years during this time, because Trunks was actually during his preteen years when he has to deal with the androids with Gohan. We all saw how Trunks went through and what he lost, but we never saw what Goten went through. From Goten's point of view is that he lost everything. He lost his father before he was born, he lost his brother when he was just a teenager, and now he lost his mother because due to the events he heard Gohan has just passed away. And clearly how Chi-Chi is now, look how depressed and freaking weakened she is. She's actually just at her end of the rope saying that I lost everything and I fear I might lose my last son, my actual last son. And Chi-Chi just passed away from a broken heart and just couldn't deal with the stress anymore. Meaning that Goten was forced to be an orphan as a teenager, where he's just confused and angry and upset, saying that androids took everything away from him. What made Trunks took so long to actually stop these things? He's just really pissed off to the point that somebody out there took advantage of Goten's anger and made him submit to evil, meaning that you want to let all your rage to this one guy who was supposed to help you and destroy everything and make things better. Come join me and we could do this together the way it's meant to be, son of Kakarot. I got a feeling that we may actually get a flashback when clearly like, Gohan is talking to Trunks saying like, hey man, I really can't wait to spend time with my little brother because I really want to spend time with him. Like, oh, you have a little brother? Yeah, but I can never see him all the time because I'm always worrying about him fighting the androids, and Mom is always worrying about that too, so I want this nightmare to end. I really want to end this right now. Come on, Trunks, let's actually end this nightmare for the future. If Goku did never receive the head injury, he could have actually conquered Earth, which was Raditz mentioned about in the first episode of Dragon Ball Z. Raditz actually mentioned that Goku was supposed to conquer Earth with an Iron Fist, but he couldn't do it because of the head injury, which he has zero knowledge about it. So he's trying to convert Goku to come back to him and join together and to conquer Earth. Who refused, got his ass whooped, they both died, and we all know the story. Then when you actually bring up Vegeta, Vegeta was going to do the same thing and become immortal. He got beaten, but when it comes to Vegeta's situation, it really did took him a long time to become a good guy, a full actual good guy, because in the Majin Buu series, we saw how the Majin was going through, and that was the inner darkness that Vegeta just kept hitting because he was still struggling of actually accepting a happy life and becoming a proud warrior because of his pride. So clearly the Majin let him out. He still became the sinister Vegeta that we know back in the Saiyan saga, but he sacrificed himself because he wanted to actually become a happy life. And that's when we clearly just dropped all the evilness and he became a good guy. But when it came to Goten, he was just struggling what to do, meaning that this could be an opportunity to make him evil. Like, we gotta just corrupt this kid so much. We gotta do it. He's the last kind of Goku's or Kakarot's bloodline. Which brings the point is that what if Black Goku is just a code name just to mess over with Trunks? Because Trunks always hears stories about Goku being this good guy, this strong, powerful guy from Bulma, and somehow the people who corrupted Goten saying that, yeah, you know, we heard stories about your father was being a good guy, so we're gonna call you Black Goku or just Goku. And we're gonna just twist those stories and make Trunks fear you. Make him fear like those stories were just full of shit. Why not just do that? You're still Goten, but you will carry as Black Goku. Carry on your father's legacy the way he was supposed to do it. Now I'm gonna understand that there was lack of food and Mai is still young when clearly she's supposed to be much older. But then again, come on, look at Bulma. Apparently she is looking younger, and even though she's a granny, there's some things going around here. Who is studying the masters of the ways of the Hamon and Ripple? Something's going around here. And plus, Dragon Ball Super art is actually making their characters look younger. So, I don't know. Why not? Just make them younger. So I can't say anything about that. But Dende and Piccolo have been deceased and Dragon Balls no longer exist whatsoever. Meaning that Goten is actually Black Goku. And is actually known as Black Goku just to make Trunks to feel fear. Overall, I really can't wait for the next episode. I'm really excited this around here, and this is just amazing. But it's just a theory, like every other theory. It could be true or not. But if somehow, and I'm gonna say this around here because we're actually dealing this around here, but if this is just a perfect clone of Goku and to make him look evil, I'm gonna be so upset about that. Like seriously, I don't want like, oh, this is just a clone. Like no, just don't, please don't. No, that's just ruined everything whatsoever. Please don't make it as a clone. I don't want it to be a clone. I'll be so happy if this is just Goten being corrupted and carried the original duties of Kakarot was supposed to be. I'll be happy. Overall, theory, wonderful series. Can't wait for more. And that's all. So how do you guys feel after that tragic event of Dragon Ball Super? I have never felt that way ever since the history of Trunks' future Gohan's death. Man, that sure brings a lot of memories. Including this one. That hurts a lot. Trunks is... Damn, future Trunks is one unlucky guy.